What do they see?
Oh my
It
God.
broke through the wall. It's helping him.
Mentorship,
It's so
bro.
cute.
Yeah.
Brotherly mentorship. Oh my God, it's coming up the butt.
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind the scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee.
If y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Stranger Things starting now. Ottawa, YaBoyRockLee Des.
Ottawa, adorable death.
Director nasty.
Yeah, we are jumping to Stranger Things. The very last thing we left off is we obviously see that we're not able to contain the portal to
Close or stay out of our world. And Will.
You got the intro, because me and you were talking about different things. I saw Doctor.
I thought we were going the same way.
I was going to go 100% on Hopper's situation.
Oh, go with Hopper.
Yeah. It was just like, yo, we found out we can't contain this portal to its location. It's spreading out. Hopper was almost lost. Joyce showed up with our homie Bob, got them out. It was a little awkward. It's like, yo, Joyce and Hopper, I can't do this example with you. Please, I need you. It's like, yo, Joyce and Hopper's like, yo.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, thank God.
And the Bob.
Bob. I didn't know which one of us is. One of us had to say Bob. One of us had to say Bob. I was like, I'm Hopper. I'm Hopper. Bob.
I don't know if I'm being Joyce. Joyce is a strong, independent woman.
Anyways, they were having a moment, and Bob, you could see in the background, was like, "Wow, look at this cat! Look at this cave!
What the fuck is this?
What
You know what
the
Bob
heck?"
told me in that scene? He has confidence to a certain degree.
I don't think that's what it told me in that scene.
You tell me what it tells you.
He's very naive.
Oh,
that's the way
I think this is his like first real relationship. I don't know if he said that before, but he gives me vibes like he's never been in a relationship before. Like he's just got no worries.
I do think he's been in a relationship before, but I did say that Joyce is one of the best shawties he's probably been with. And even though I respect Joyce as a whole being, I really mean it superficially because she's very pretty. She's a beautiful woman. I don't think he's gotten anyone as beautiful as her. And sometimes I'm just gonna, y'all just gotta
say what you gotta say.
Y'all forgive me. Sometimes there's trade-offs, right?
I'm strong. Say it.
So yo, he got with Joy. She's beautiful, and there's some trade-offs for that for his category. You know, going up to his joint. So there's a little bit of crazy that my man Bob had to entertain to get with her, right? Because that's just how the stat system works when you exchange your points. So yeah.
You gotta min-max those stats, bro. You gotta min-max those stats,
for a certain level
bro.
of crazy, there's gotta be a certain level of attractiveness to match said
Thank
crazy.
you.
If you're acting this level of crazy and you're only this attractive, sorry.
Thank
I don't know how
you.
to explain it to you. Both boys and girls.
Bob has all his shit together, and y'all, please, I'm just speaking. If I don't want, I could just delete this from YouTube. It doesn't have to be. Like, nah,
with your goddamn chest.
I know, because
nobody cares about men's feelings. Nobody cares about men's feelings. Say what you're gonna say.
Oh, you're right.
Nobody cares about men's feelings.
Yo,
say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, Bob is able to get the cream of the crop in terms of the superficial aspects because of
he's built himself in other standards. He's a nice guy. He has his life together. Own car, own place. He makes money. I'm assuming he's managing this Radio Shack because of those stats. Although we agree Bob is too nice and he's not in the best shape, he can still pull a Joyce.
Yeah.
But there's only so much he needs to put up with at the same time.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you. We don't need to go too deep on that tangent. Thank you.
There's a game called BitLife that, have you guys heard of it? Alright, there's a game called BitLife, right? And you get a random character and you get to date and stuff, like just the NPCs, it's not real. But
how long have you been playing this game? Do you still play this game?
Yeah, I used to play at the pool. Like
you
would just add the
D-Man.
year as it goes on. Yeah, I don't play it anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of boring now, but
I was gonna fight you.
Wait,
okay.
what are other people?
No, it's by yourself.
It's a dating sim. Oh, okay.
It's a dating sim, yeah, and you don't even see your person. You just read mainly. It's kind of lame. When I show you guys, I'll show you guys. When I show you guys, you're gonna understand. Like it's not at all that cool. But anyways, when you date someone and stuff, they show the level of like finance, attractiveness, and craziness.
Now I
so
wanna play
you
this
know, so you know what you're getting into when you date this person.
Oh, I'm playing the fuck out of this game. I need this for stream. Yo, I'm gonna lose. I can't wait.
So there's some people who have like little attractiveness, but their crazy bar is huge. And same thing with friends. You can do the same. You can befriend people like that too on the thing. But they're all like NPCs and stuff, and you don't really talk to them unless like they want something from you. So it's a really weird game. But that's why I said what I said. I was like, oh yes, there's a crazy bar and then there's an attractiveness bar. And I would always pick like the least amount of crazy would always be with like the least amount of attractiveness. That they would match or something.
Those bastards.
But the craziness bar would be really high, but the attractiveness bar would be really high too. There would be some circumstances where attractiveness
Hot
would be
and
low
crazy?
and crazy
Okay.
would be high. But there was like very little, if any at all, that I saw that was like attractiveness high, crazy, like none. There was none like that. Like I was like,
you know
wow.
why? Because attractive people live in a different world. A whole fucking bubble.
I understand. A lot of people in my bubble.
We're in the ugly bubble though, so like our bubble's different too.
I really don't consider myself in this ugly bubble. If you like to jump out of this ugly bubble with me,
Yeah,
cool.
So we're not gonna be. So we'll be on the dumb train together. But ugly is like, nah, nigga, that's you.
No, not dead ass.
But can I be real with you? I know I'm not ugly.
Dead ass.
I'm fat. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not ugly.
You're not ugly, by the way. You have a baby face and it's cute.
And it's a
Remember that one time I told you I was thinking about you, and I was like, yeah, what if I was director? Nah, dead ass. Believe in that. So I will say, y'all can call me dumb because dumb is kind of subjective to me, but no one could ever call me ugly because that's 100% objective. I'm just literally not ugly. So like,
I'm not your type, but I'm also not ugly.
thank you. I will be a lot of people's not type, but they can never call me ugly. They can say it, but that will never bother me. I'm like, that's literally a fallacy. Anyways, going forward with the story though, important thing that happened in the last episode, at least to me. Did y'all realize Elle's mom, when she pulled up, just ran the toolie on these people?
Yeah, bro.
Well, it's just when I think about Elle and when the opportunity presents itself, yo, Elle don't be hesitating, man. I'm like, yo, that's her daughter. That's her mother's daughter. Yo, Elle is a yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, Elle don't really be hesitating. She be taking people out. I see her jump from the top rope, dropping elbows. So when her mom showed up, just gangbanging people, I was like, oh yeah, I see the family lineage.
The resilience, yeah.
Did you also notice that there was like another child in there with her when they
Yeah,
I
it's a
assume it's the
shawty
same
from the
child
beginning
from
of the
season 2, episode 1 that was gangbanging with her friends.
Yeah,
That's
we
why.
never got
Okay,
the
okay.
explanation for.
I didn't remember why she looked familiar, but I was looking at the little girl. I was like, I feel like we've seen this character before, but why?
I feel like this show has put at least a limit. Like there's only
So,
there's 2 people.
So
definitely,
Yes.
right? There's multiple people, right? Because she's 11, so I'm assuming there's other numbers that we can kind of classify because that girl had also a tattoo and hers was like 6 or something. So there's
Yeah.
others who
Damn.
also have like powers, and I'm gonna say there's more than 11 because.
But everyone who starts from 11, they ain't shit. It's all about 1 through 10 because they the
1 through 10.
Espada.
That's true. Except
Hell yeah.
11 is 11, so.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Four.
So it's 1 through 11.
There's 1 through 11. We can change the rules a little bit.
Nah, she's not a Spada, bro. I'm sorry. That's terrifying when you think about it, but she's not a Spada?
She's a Espada.
So I'm gonna say there's more than 11 just because when she was going in there with the gun, ready to like steal her daughter back, there was like women coming in there and they were like gossiping or something, or they were talking. And I thought it was odd because they were like, I don't know what it was about it, but the scene was like just a bunch of girls lining up. So I'm assuming like whatever they were gonna do was exactly what she did, what she signed up for. So they like actually pregnate these women purposely to get children.
They was farming shawties.
Yes, they were like
The
getting
mirrors would be proud.
So I think there's more women who are, unless she stopped it with the gun thing, but she could have stopped it. But I'm assuming there's probably more than 11 people with like superpowers.
So
Or
for side note, I do agree there's more than 11, but I will also say they also did explain that they have other girls other than 11's mom going through this damn it, what do you call it when they LSD process. So yes, we 100% know that. Whether they were pregnant at the time or having kids is the other part. But like, yeah, they even said it.
They could have multiple groups while that was going on.
Yes, other than Elle's mom, we had multiple shawties going through the exact same thing. They said it in the episode where they met Elle's mom. Yeah, that she's not the only candidate, for sure. I'm gonna say that for sure. My whole chest is out. So we're gonna jump into this, folks. If you guys have not subscribed, now's a good time to do so. We got our full reaction and discussion on our Patreon. If y'all folks like our content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our video so you can stay on your recommended feed.
If you want to join the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click that Discord link so you can connect us and the community.
All right, guys, we are jumping into Stranger Things starting now.
Oh, I forgot, he was shaking.
God, they didn't hesitate with that.
Wait a second, how big?
First he was like that. Now he's like this.
It's definitely bigger than that.
Yeah, how do you know if it's not just a lizard?
Because his face opened up and he ate like cat.
Tell him it's a Demogorgon.
I don't know if he's figured that out yet.
Who?
He definitely has.
Yes.
But I don't know if he knows Steven knows.
Is that Steven's go-to weapon?
It was from season 1, right?
Yeah, Steve has been my favorite character since episode 1. Remember all the praise I had about this guy? Nancy wasn't ready for him.
That I agree with.
I don't know shit.
He's in there.
Dustin, you act like a creep.
Yeah, I
He
wanna see
acts like he's
FaceTime,
about to
bro.
feed Steven to this thing.
Alright, listen kid, I swear, if this is some sort of Halloween prank, you're dead. Alright?
Not a prank. Get out of my face.
You gotta keep with this thing?
Yo, we gotta let my homie Max's bro know. Kind of? Maybe not?
Maybe.
He's like, let's get the true off in on this.
I'm sorry, but that's what happened.
What?
Guys, don't do this in real life. That's how you get knocked down. You can close the door and lock that shit up. Oh, he
No.
blamed it.
He's bigger.
Oh my
stop.
God.
He's molted. Good point.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Yo, he has no protection.
Get down here. Does he know what it is?
Oh, shit.
What did they see?
Oh my
It
God.
broke through the wall?
Oh my God. Wow. I'm not even mad at him for that one. This thing just burrowed out? There's nothing you could do.
Yo, Digivolved.
It bodied the wall and then it burrowed out. Cause there's like brick wall. Like,
Yes.
It literally, there's no way you could have withstanded this thing.
Yes.
No, he has been telling you over and over that something's wrong, and you said it was all in his head. You said, be patient, those were your words.
Got his ass.
I understand that you are upset. Okay, I get it, and I would be too if I were.
Now I'm slapping him, bro.
We are all
5 across his eyes.
Can anyone tell me what's wrong with him?
So I love
Can a
Joyce.
single person in this room tell me what is wrong with my boy?
Don't look at each other. Look at me.
Fucking love Joyce. With all her stat points.
They edited it out?
I don't know if they did, but I promise they did.
Yeah, they're sending it to the news.
Oh, the copies.
They said the weeds or something. We had to stop it from spreading. That's actually a perfect line for them to use because the pumpkins and stuff. Oh no.
Taking down the man.
Taking down the man.
Y'all fools.
Commie bastard sure know how to make a spirit, am I right?
I still don't trust this guy, bro. I really don't.
He gives me that lovely bones look. You know, he's creepy.
No, he's a creep.
Just tell him you're at Tammy's or Dawn's or whoever's. And
No, leave.
take my guess for it.
No, leave.
Okay, I'm confused. What's going on here? Lovers quarrel?
He's trying to help him out.
Where's his friend?
Friends.
I love that shit. He's like, what the fuck's wrong with y'all?
You're young, attractive, you've got chemistry, history, plus the real shit.
Shit.
Trauma bond.
Trauma bond.
Trust issues, am I right? Something to do with your dad.
What? No. No, I mean, my dad's...
An asshole.
Hence the trust issues.
Kurt, afraid of what would happen if you accepted yourself for who you really are.
Yo.
Who is she?
Which is basic.
Retreated back.
Same shit Jonathan called her on.
Name? Name.
Steve.
Oh,
Got him!
Steve.
We like Steve,
Yes.
but we don't love Steve.
Got her.
There it is, ladies and germs. The second lie.
All right, he's gonna put me at ease. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
nah.
So how'd I do?
I
Dead
don't
ringer.
like him.
He's just inappropriate, not
You
untrustworthy.
two are adorable.
Nice, still don't like him.
You just cut the bullshit and share the damn bag.
Like I ain't before.
He's helping him out.
If he really wanted to help them out, he'd tell them to go to therapy. One's got trust issues and the other can't figure out what she's scared of. So as far as I'm concerned, neither should be in a relationship.
Who said something about relationship? Why you? What's the deal with these relationships?
He did. Okay, share the bed. I guess you don't have to be in a relationship to do that.
Good for you, Jonathan, for coming out the room. Nancy, no surprise, because she a gangster.
Yeah.
John.
Watch you turn around, bro. Don't be weird. Yeah, there you go.
John.
Look back. Look back. She
Nancy
looked
looked back. She looked back at it. Jonathan over here fumbling the bag.
Nah, he waited.
He did.
Nah, he
Fucking
waited.
guy.
Damn, they're both in denial. This.
Oh, she going over
Make
there.
the move. Oh,
You
yeah.
going
He
up.
came back.
Good
Let's
for
go.
you, Jonathan. Shout out to my homie Steve, though. My bad.
Nah. it was-
Jonathan needed to go through this, though. Damn, I'm on Steve, though, is out there. Fighting for the world. That hurts.
Man, you fighting alien threats and your ex is cheating and clapped in some basement with some crazy guy in Russian vodka.
Yeah, it's sad.
Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
This is an action
That's not the
figure.
point. What are you talking about?
Code red, Lucas, code red. Code red. Listen,
No, no.
Did she grab another toy to start making out with the other one?
No, I don't like that, sister.
Dustin,
She's so annoying.
Dark grew again. He
escaped. I'm pretty sure he's a baby Demogorgon.
Oh, now he put it
I'll
together.
explain later. Just meet me and Steve at the old junkyard. Steve, just be there, stat.
Over and out.
Steve Harrington, the GOAT? Please say his name with
Honestly,
respect.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm a little annoyed at Dustin for
Alright,
acting
so
so
what?
annoyed.
Good news. Giving you the green light. There you
Sorry,
go.
what?
Something you should see.
Oh, they put him in the suit. This is
Watch your
interesting.
step.
I don't remember this being a part, is it?
A part of what?
Do you remember them having to go down somewhere?
No.
No?
Wasn't there just a door? The door was just at a wall. Oh, shit.
This is hell. Oh, shit.
Find some way to survive.
Wait, is this a tunnel? I'm gonna say this tunnel was not made by like 2
Pretty
days.
impressive, isn't it? It's
What?
been spread out, growing beneath us like some cancer.
But did you know?
What's the complication other than Will? I see Will's there, but if I'm the government, I would keep going. But they're not.
It's not like you didn't warn me. This is not for him.
Good for you,
You know what he
Joyce.
said?
She did.
Doctor? No. Oh, it's just me. Just Bob.
Did you forget? How does he forget that?
And why is this question, are you a doctor?
Yo, that's not well, right?
Yeah, Will's acting weird.
He's so cocky right now. I think he's about to ask.
It's like he got some.
Right?
That was the pullout.
Ha
I'm sorry. The sofa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I bet. Oops.
This goddamn freak. So disappointed.
Yo, the tension was crazy, bro.
Keep your eyes on the papers. And if you need to reach me again,
Don't.
don't.
Interesting.
I really trust him now.
Yeah,
Might
they
have
left. Hey,
fun.
they made it away from him safely. I have no reason not to trust him anymore.
Is that
I still don't
Master's
trust him.
house?
Yes.
Oh no.
Who does that?
Yo, honestly, 50 plus. That's curling 95. That's pretty serious. Good for you, my boy. 22.
Max, are you getting that or what?
Okay.
Oh my god.
He broke her board.
Oh my god. Please stop. Please stop.
I have proof.
What?
They're gone. I hope so.
Please be gone.
The hell are you talking to?
Lemons?
That took way too long.
Don't try to leave. Oh.
Lucky. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna see him riding away.
You got away. Okay.
Your full name?
William Byers.
He's fucking enough
Do you know who
info.
I am?
Doctor.
No, he should know your name.
This guy here.
Yes.
Mike.
Know who that is?
That's my friend. Mike.
I didn't even like how he said Mike, bro.
You remember me?
You don't know
fuck a
Hopper?
Hopper, nah.
They hurt me.
You mean the doctors?
The people with
Soldiers.
blowtorches.
Soldiers are. Is that him?
Oh, this might actually be Will.
Burns. It burns.
Where?
Everywhere.
Yo, they lucky he didn't murk everybody in that room.
Some kind of virus, which is causing this neurological.
Cap!
This guy!
Cap!
Now, when a typical virus attaches itself to its
Let's
own
listen to this shit.
it duplicates.
Wait.
It spreads.
Oh.
Essentially hides
Oh, he is talking scientifically. Yeah, my fault, bro.
what is so unusual here.
I'm sorry I said
This
fuck this
virus,
guy.
The infected hosts seem to be.
Okay, he was spitting what he knows. He's actually telling the truth.
That thing he spit out wasn't actually the demo.
Hide.
But when there's nothing else there, what happens when my boy is gone?
He was telling
Where's
the accurate
Bob?
information.
He
so my
was. I
bad.
didn't believe him at first, but I hear it now. I'm like, okay. My ignorance was like he's lying, but
Same.
my scientific
I
side
heard
finally
virus and
caught
I
up.
was like,
Come
alright.
on.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was Cap. But he kept talking about it. I was like, oh no, he's actually spitting. He really is.
Yeah. In the electromagnetic field when the clouds.
Stop.
No. Like a sexual electricity. Oh.
I think
Oh.
I'm helping him out.
You're not falling in love with this girl, are you? No. No. Okay,
Tell us
good.
the lesson, Steve.
Don't. I won't.
Tell us the
Don't let
lesson.
it break your heart and way too young for that shit.
Facts.
Thank you, Steve. I knew he was gonna spit the goatness. So I've been fucking with Steve since episode 1. I've been yo, don't ever question my loyalty to Steve, man.
Claire Fawcett, you tell anyone? I just told you that? In your access grass, you're dead. You understand?
Look at him putting on a young man.
He's
Good for
helping
him.
him. It's
Mentorship,
so
bro.
cute.
Yeah.
Brotherly mentorship.
Aw, that's
Man,
so
Steve has
sweet.
got so much points. It's crazy.
See?
What is
this
yellow
flag?
man?
Oh, Hopper's here. And there's Decay.
Oh.
I didn't get it at first. I'm like, I know this flag means something.
He's trying to communicate to Elle. First of all, you've been gone like the whole day for a whole
Yo,
2
4
days.
7?
If Elle's
I don't
gonna
know.
talk to you, it'll be face to face.
Keep spitting, Adorkable.
It's
It's me and you against Patreon. And Director Nasty. Him and the Patreons are united against us.
I got institutional support.
It's not about. I'm just sorry
He's crying.
about everything. Just make sure you heat up some real food, okay? Not just Eggos. And I want you to eat all the peas.
Didn't he throw away the
Eggos?
Eggos?
There are now abnormalities in the limbic and paralimbic areas. And this
Body movement?
is
That's a
from an hour
face.
An hour ago.
You're talking about putting a Band-Aid on this.
Right now, a Band-Aid is the best option. It's our only option.
Oh, look at him trying. He's trying, and these doctors don't
Kills
help
the
him.
boy, then quite frankly, Sam, it kills him.
Say that to me again.
Am I gonna like this doctor?
We have to start the burn.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. He's really trying. Look at him.
I knew I was rooting for him. I didn't know it was like this.
I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him all the way.
He's 100% in it. Nah, I can just tell this a good ass
I legit fought for him. I was like, no, this doctor is not bad yet. He hasn't said anything. He's been trying to keep up with the work. And now we know he don't have the support of the other doctors.
Directors, I don't know what he's going through right now.
Betrayal.
Betrayal?
No, deadass though, I'm on his team now. I really thought he was a shit doctor. Dorval did say he's trying his best. I just didn't believe him personally.
But you don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just fine. Oh, dude.
He's so cool.
Nah, he's hella cool, but he doesn't look cool. But he is hella
He
cool.
looks cool to me.
Oh.
Why did you just bring the girl? Oh.
You told her? Or will? No. Hopper? No! No one is around. Why do you think I'm Steve Harrington?
Ouch.
Something's wrong. Probably didn't tell her, right?
That must be it.
He probably didn't tell her right.
So we good?
No.
Dickheads. How come the only one to help me out is this random girl? She's late for 40 minutes. Let's go.
Steve. Leading. I gotta love this.
I never would have thought I would be. All jokes aside, never thought I'd be a Steve fan. This guy has done complete character building. Wow.
He just keeps getting better.
He does. That's the thing.
Hasn't made any bad decisions yet. What a good guy.
I think he's the only character that progressively gets better at the rate he does.
I didn't shoot Polaroid. What? It's not mine.
Okay, and?
Someone else has been here.
Smith's the photographer.
The people. They took pictures.
Sam, this is ludicrous.
Shut up!
Hey, jackass. Why don't you do us all a favor?
Shut up. Thank you, Hopper.
Doesn't want me to see her. I think it's important.
Nuke that shit.
It looks like the center where all of it connects. So
Hell yeah, whole city gone. This man's out here saving the city, not even for cheeks. Shout out to Steve.
Something's not right.
This kid's a wizard or schizo.
You know he's not a schizo though. That's the thing. Like you know that. Once you have supernatural shit like this, it's like, come on, guys.
So you really fought one of these things before? And you're like totally 100% sure it wasn't a bear?
Shit, don't be an idiot. Okay, it wasn't a bear. Why are you even here if you don't believe us?
Look how quick he turned on her. Look how quick he turned on her.
Someone's cranky. Past your bedtime?
Steve, talk to this man.
Steve's proud. Look at him. Steve's like, good
back
job.
to pretend like you don't care.
I just surely don't care.
I don't.
Oh.
Why are you winking, Steve? Stop.
We all went the same process. Is that you not pretending or you are pretending?
I actually think he doesn't care anymore. I don't know why, but he's giving me vibes like he doesn't like her anymore.
I believe he cares, but that's also part of his personality.
He's hurt. She pulled up with this homie.
All of the above.
Poppy seems pretty lame, I bet.
No, it's not that. It's just
You should be looking out for the
my
Demogorgon.
dad's and things are just worse now. My stepbrother's always been a dick, but now he's just
Oh,
angry.
there it is.
He's probably away from his
Stepbro.
mom too.
I like talking with you, Mad Max.
No, like talking with you, stalker.
Stalker's out here winning.
Ha! Stop.
You see?
It sounds bad when I said it like that.
What's going on? Hold on!
Lucas is out here winning. Better?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
He's not taking the bait. Why is he not taking the bait?
Because he knows his bait.
The gasoline.
Maybe he's sick of cattle.
Yo, Steve's not that dude.
Oh.
Steve's not that dude. Steve!
Does he remember what Nancy did?
Oh, the blood. It needs to be fresh.
Oh, bat flip. Nah, he's alright. I saw the bat flip. He's good.
That's actually how you get my respect.
Yeah.
Last time he did that, I was like, oh,
he's about that life.
He turned up last time.
Yo, if Steve dies, I'm gonna lose my shit. I put too much into this guy at this moment.
He's insane.
He's a gangster.
awesome.
He is awesome.
The homies respect Steve.
Yo. Nah, I'm bitch. I'm running, bro. That shit's bigger than I thought.
There it is.
There's more?
3 o'clock.
He didn't see that coming. Wait, that's 3 already. I think there's already a 3. There's a herd.
I think he was.
Guys, stop
Is he
it.
surrounded?
Fuck this show.
Is he surrounded?
He is.
Nah.
Oh my god, there's
Barrel,
multiple.
fuck Steve. Hell
Oh my
fucking
god,
yes.
what a shock.
Please.
They most definitely can. This is
Drive
such a
this
bad
shit.
idea.
Where's my homegirl Elle? What's she doing right now?
God.
No show.
That nigga said God, anyone.
You
Is that a
believe-
dog?
Nah.
Is that a dog, baby?
What?
I promise the homegirl Elle's come through. Mike's not here, but we gotta believe her.
They're holding hands.
How wide did they survive that? Where did 3 of them come from?
So if the other things die with fire, right? Or you can. Wouldn't these things also, like.
Yes.
Wait, what if the main hunter's coming? Mom?
Steve definitely still scared him, but.
They're going somewhere.
Oh.
I think in the same sense that it just waited there, they were hunting them. Like they knew they were being hunted, and in turn they like waited.
Yeah, I like that thought process. Oh, they were
I
pulled
see.
back for that.
Yo, the scene switches, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We had to recall their soldiers.
There's also more Demogorgons. I didn't realize that until now, but it might be guns actually. It looks like
They look like guns.
bones.
That's what the bones is from.
That's where they eat. Maybe it's
What if it's a trap?
I know. It's gonna be the
It is
mating base for
definitely-
the demos.
It is definitely a trap, but I think it's like where the babies are. But
Yeah, nursery, right?
I think Mike laid the trap. Will laid the trap.
On accident? Oh.
They're all coming in with the fog. Get out of there! Get out of there!
You made me do it. Who? Who made you do what? You should have said it. The spy.
Oh shit, yeah, they're not surviving.
The trap! I need to work with the trap!
Oh, they're gone. It's a whole swarm.
Told me you thought I would understand. It's too late.
They see it. The heat. Oh, they're gone.
Where
They left.
Go now.
Oh my god, it's
They're
coming up
coming.
the building.
You're almost here.
Hopper got it. How? He saw
He's
the
watching the monster.
Yes.
He can read it.
They're coming up. Oh man. This season's crazy.
Bruh.
Yeah, this episode did everything right as far as the story goes. They did
Why are
good.
there so many of them?
I'm gonna say they don't. They're asexual and they just duplicate.
Thank you, asexual production, right? That's what I came down to. Cause we know there's only one dart. We saw one slug get vomited, but we clearly saw at least what I'm gonna say 15 demos.
I think that one slug wasn't even the Demogorgon. I think the one slug was the tentacle thing that he created instead.
Wait, what?
The ghost, the black figure thing.
Yes.
I think that's the thing.
The thing that they draw.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the thing he like spit out, and the Demogorgon creates like the Demogorgon, Or I mean, the black fake, the shadow thingy creates the Demogorgon.
Oh, okay. That still makes sense in the sense where the fact that Dustin found like a random ass thing in his trash can, then it still doesn't relate.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah,
you know what? That's fair. There is no proof that what he threw up is the same thing as Dart. You're right. It just makes sense, but I don't have no proof.
So he threw up something, went through the drainage system, and then found its way like here. Then made all these drones. Until I have a placeholder word. These things that we see, these darts.
Demos?
Darts are like these drones. The Demogorgon is a person who commands drones. This show has not said that, but they shown a Demogorgon. That's who Elle took out in season 1.
Yes.
Now we have darts.
And they look like doggies. So
yes, so I call those drones for now. Until
different types.
Until they have a different term. They have not.
And it looks like the monster's the one controlling them.
Correct.
And it's also.
They were looking for Dart, and they found a whole bunch of Dart's homies, and they was not ready for it. Very powerful episode. Personally, I enjoyed the tidbit to Steve that he can be more than simping after Nancy. Because I've seen a lot of times, and this is only episode 7 in the season 2, but you see that that's all the character does, chase after this shawty. He's not chasing after her right now. He's still interested in her. We're going to have to deal with it at some point, but him staying with these kids and just fighting with them on some gangster shit, like I'm going to defend this town or just help you out because I believe in you, he didn't seem like he was motivated to do anything because it could be potentially for Nancy. He's just doing his thing. He lives independently. I respect that. And him teaching these young kids what's good. I also see, I'm sorry if I keep rambling on, Dustin may have stepped out of the way of Lucas or not. I don't know. I think he stepped out of the way of Lucas.
I think he stepped down. Like he was like, all right, I'm out. He was like kind of done with the simping.
I think I see it that way.
Yeah, he got annoyed.
I think he did get a little annoyed with it. Like he was just like, bro, why did you tell? Like he was annoyed with his friend, but then he was about to like accept the, and move on. And there was also like just the kind of bitterness with it. Like she, first she's complaining over here. He's like, why are you here? Like seriously, why? You don't believe us? Then leave. Like I understand it. It's like frustrating. You apparently don't like me. Do you like Lucas? Is that it? Like, I can see it.
I do believe he actually had liked her, whether he still likes her or not. I still believe that Dustin, although it's relatively normal, it's just a communication thing with girls and him being frustrated. He doesn't know how to manage that.
I think Max is not the right girl for him, though.
Right.
I think it's just his first real crush.
Right.
And him and Lucas, because there was a little competition, there was a little more, want
a little more
to win
riding
her,
on it,
It's fun.
And also hurts when it's your homie, you know what I mean?
No, but yes. No. It helps when it's my enemy. I can crush them.
It hurts.
Oh, my bad.
Hurts.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
It hurts
okay.
more when it's your homie. It's like, damn. Fuck. Because if it's a random dude, like, the guy talks, sorry, Dark Wolf. If it's another dude, it's like, nah, I'm just going to take her back. You know what I mean? But when it's your homie, it's like, damn.
Yes.
No, I think it's the same way with girls, but girls are kind of...
Now, girls don't give a fuck if that's your friend. I've seen that firsthand. You girls, y'all are cutthroat. Guys, it's like, oh man, my homie won. I bet.
I want those to stop real quick before we keep going down this rabbit hole. I think that the person may not be Max, even though there's a little bit of thing in there. I won't be surprised if Dustin's girl is Nancy.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
He does like Nancy.
Because in season 1, like, she was very sweet with him, too.
Yeah, he's been asking questions about Nancy.
You do like Nancy.
It's very easy to think, oh, it's Max. Yeah, she came up. We have a little bit of tension. But still, if he says, nah, the girl's Nancy, still not surprised. Or both. Yeah.
Nah, it's definitely both.
It's something of both. Because
his stretch goal is Nancy, but his attainable goal was Max. But now Max looks like she's with Lucas. Because I'm sorry, that salt of when he saw them pull up, Steve saw the salt too. So like the heartbreak. I don't even want to say salt. Like he doesn't like them. And Steve looked at him, looked at them, and was like, oh.
Yeah, that wasn't reaction.
And then he snaps in the bus.
This wasn't a reaction, just me, like people. I'm like, oh, you like Max, and I would give him the pep talk. But just from a reaction point of view, saying the bigger picture, and I can still be wrong on it. That's why I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not even Max. Like a little bit of it, but it's like Max is actually, there's two girls, Max and Nancy, because there can be two, especially at that age. Man, I had like 13 when I was in 8th grade. So, anyways, there's Max and there's Max and there's Nancy. I'm trying with Max, and I know I can't get Nancy like how you explained it, right? But at the end of the day, it's like when you're having a conversation, you're like, yo, who do you really like? And if he says Nancy, that I'm not gonna be surprised on.
Everybody knows he likes Nancy.
Right.
Everybody in this town apparently is trying to get a date with Nancy. The arcade dude, Jonathan's after them cheeks. Well, Jonathan got them cheeks. Steve was experiencing them cheeks. Yeah, honestly, Nancy's not a topic in this town,
Can I be dead ass? Even let me finish my sentence. Even myself, when I was first interacting with Nancy, like watching her, right? It's like, oh, I already recognize she's cream of the crop, right? And thus I was defensive when it came to her best interest. But it's very clear when Nancy's interjected that she's supposed to be like this cream of the crop. I'm also going to be honest, her cream of the cropness drops as the show continues, right? And I was like, I was defending you against Steve, right? But you know what? Fuck that. You should have stuck with him. He's not that bad. Like, there's a little thing going on. But there's something about her with her straight, like, whatever.
Nancy's kind of shiesty, let's be real. Nancy's kind of shiesty.
What do you mean
bro.
by that?
Yo, she underhanded a little bit, bro. She kind of operates in the shadows. You know what I mean? The whole thing, like when Steve's like, "Do you love me?" and she's like, "Yo, just you don't just say it." You know, even her little plot against all this shit. Yo, Nancy moves shystily, bro.
The Demogorgons made her this way.
They did mention it, but I don't think it's not loving him. It's the coming to terms with what that means. So for her, it's a little different. That one weird guy that I don't like said it best. Like, this guy's got trust issues. This one doesn't want to come to terms with her reality.
Facts.
So she's trying to avoid certain things.
Facts.
So it's like, yeah, I still think, I feel like Steve could do better because Nancy's just a whole mess. Because he's already developed enough. It's like, yeah, Steve can get like the best of the best as far as I'm concerned. He's a good guy. What's wrong with him? And Nancy's just like, she's going through almost like it's like, it's a type of crisis, but I've never went through this, even at her age. Like, I was just like, at my age, I never went through, like, if I had the life my parents had, I'd be happy. I'd be okay. She's going through this phase where, like, she does not want to have her parents' life. And I understand the loving relationship-wise, because, let's face it, the dad sucks. The mom doesn't really deal with the kids. So it's like, I get it. She doesn't really like her parents and how their relationship is, so she doesn't want to end up like that. But that doesn't mean she's gonna end up like that with Steve. And maybe that's why she's kind of like portraying that, like she's gonna end up like that, like her and her dad, with how she is with her and Steve. I don't know why, but that's what she's kind of, you know? And that's not the worst thing. At least to me, I'm just like,
I 100% agree. However, you have to still add in the fact that Barb died, these Demogorgon shit is happening.
Other stuff happened.
Nancy, there's the trope of what a typical teenager deals with, and then aliens added to that.
I do think now, because the Barb thing happened, like, obviously it's also the Barb thing, but I feel like she's using Barb as an excuse to get away from Steve so she can be with Jonathan, if that makes sense.
I believe that.
Instead of just owning up to, like, you know, like, I want to explore this thing with Steve, sorry. Or I want to explore this thing with Jonathan. Sorry, Steve. You know, I would respect her a little more if she was just more honest, but it's just like the denial, like the whole her denying it. Like, it's not because she doesn't know, it's because she doesn't want to face it. And that's just another thing, which is why she should just go to therapy. I guess they don't have that here in this time. So
but is a therapy for not liking a homie? Yeah.
There's just kids.
Yo, I heard you like that. I heard you like that famous YouTuber, whatever, Director Nasty.
I think a lot of kids.
It's like, yo, you need therapy to get away from this homie. Like, damn.
I think a lot of kids would get a lot of help and stuff, like throughout high school, if you had someone to really talk to. Like, you ever have a really good counselor who can actually like help you?
Yeah, I'm about to put on my glasses and go into nerd mode. In 2022, there's still a whole stigma behind mental health and therapy and all that stuff. I can only imagine in the 80s.
Yeah, back then
going to the
like
therapist was, we're locking you in a crazy bin.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's
so
true.
like, when you think of how far we've come and how far we still haven't come with the mental health and the therapy stigma, it's easy to say in the 80s. There was people doing things in the 80s that we doing now that they're like, whoa. They're like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
So
That
it's
makes
like,
sense.
I would say that everything that Nancy's going through and Steve is going through and most of his kids are going through, this is all things that are reasonable. You just throwing aliens and it's like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Because it's like, are you
Puberty is
acting this
one
way
thing,
because
but
of
no.
aliens or because you like this boy? You know what I mean? Like,
and to be completely
Is it
frank,
really the trauma from all this, or
yeah.
the real reason I'm against the whole John and her thing though is because I feel like she doesn't really like John like that. Like I don't see, other than like the trauma and stuff, like he'd be simping for her, but I don't see like an attraction there when it comes to like love. Like they happen to be on the same wavelength when it comes down to like crazy stuff. Like he'll just do it if she asks, but she doesn't give me like I really like John in that way.
Under normal circumstances, I would say, yeah, right.
They just would have never.
Because they're young, I'm assuming about 17, 18, they're going through trauma. What they feel is still real. Whether we try to quantify it, accept it, whatever they feel is real.
Love is war.
And
Nancy Shinomiya, Jonathan is Miyuki, bro. She's a higher standing, and the reason they never worked is because she's like, I'm supposed to end up like my mom, and if I go with Jonathan, he's from a lower standing, a kind of broken family, weirdo. He's not socially acceptable for me to be with. So she's like, let me try on Steve for size, because Steve has good stock, good family, good money, and socially, that's who I should probably be with. Yeah. That's why I shoot back to season 1 when Jonathan calls her on her shit when they're in the woods and she calls Jonathan on his shit. You really realize that they were homies before. Something happened. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go live this perfect little life. I can't really be friends with Jonathan no more. And then it comes full circle that Jonathan's really they're as messy as each other really is.
When you finish it, I agree then. But when you first started, I was like, boy.
All it is Nancy, 2-parent household.
No.
Multiple house.
I got it.
All that stuff. So Steve is her better match socially in what everybody would expect her to be with. Model student. You expect her to be with Jonathan. Weird little brother. Single mother household. Beat up whip. You know what I mean? It's that classic trope.
No, I got it, man. I was just saying, I was going to challenge that shit. Like, this man bond love his war. But as you close, I was like, actually, I think that's literally what it is. Among aliens.
Aliens, the ultimate equalizer.
Yeah, all this shit that you're going through, and there's aliens involved. So, like, I still agree with what you said in your assessment. That is what she's going through. Whether or not she would have ever had feelings for Jonathan if these aliens didn't exist, that's my final portion. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna say that if they never popped up, Jonathan would not have been on the radar. There is actually a trauma bond that exists.
I'll go the other way, and I said the real thing that fucked them up was Steve and Nancy. Person for me was Barb dying, because when Steve was trying to just keep her calm and keep the status quo, it reminded her exactly of her family. And so she ran as far from that as she could, as fast as she could. That's the real degradation of their relationship. I feel like if he was more simply like Jonathan and entertained her a little bit more, I think they would have stayed closer, but I still don't think they really had anything quote unquote real in there. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
It felt superficial. I don't know.
Because in the beginning, it was very clear that her getting with Steve,
her again with Steve was
under
like
the circumstances, something felt weird. Her getting with Jonathan, to me, feels actually very natural given the circumstances. See, but it took a circumstance to drive. You know what it is? It took a circumstance to drive the Nancy-Jonathan relationship. Whether we like it or not, to me personally, I don't know what Dorka was going to say, it doesn't seem cringe or anything. The story is driving their relationship, right? But when Steve and Nancy was first introduced, it seemed like their worlds didn't necessarily go necessarily, but they were being forced together. I was like, how is this happening? But we were being forced to accept that relationship. But the Jonathan part, in my humble opinion, it's not that you're forced to accept that relationship.
I actually think the opposite. When we first started it, I thought their relationship was like normal with Steve and Nancy. I thought those two were like, okay, classic, lover trope and stuff. I thought it was a pretty regular, because to be fair, my perception of Steve was different from you guys, so there's that too. But I thought he was just a really decent guy. Nothing really wrong with him. No red flags came up. he was just a regular guy, and he seemed more like capable than the other high schoolers I at least grew up with too. So I was just like, yeah, he still has his head on straight.
He was way
you know?
more capable than the high schoolers
So
that either one of us grew up with.
His head was just like on straight, like always. Like he never gave off any, you know, childish vibes or anything. And he would always kind of be there for Nancy in season 1 and season 2 before the fights and stuff. But it just, their relationship seemed so like healthy to me. So I was like, yeah, they make sense. I don't feel like it was forced. When they're doing the John and Nancy thing, I feel like that moves along with the story, but it doesn't feel like forced. It just feels like it doesn't feel right to me, because I just feel like that relationship is not cut out. Like when all this
feel like it's
ends,
not built on anything strong.
It's when all this ends, like the aliens and everything stop. These two are gonna have to like
look at each other.
Look
and
at each
actually
other
talk
and
outside of monster hunting and taking down the establishment.
Like they have to move
what do you
on
guys
from their
have?
trauma.
Yeah,
Because
what
the
do you
only
guys
way
have?
they're gonna grow as characters if they like grow from the trauma that they've experienced. Once they outgrow that kind of stuff, depending on how they lie, it seems like, I don't know. I don't see them ending up together.
Right now, I'm gonna say John and Nancy work as long as there are monsters, and like some Jurassic Park stuff. It works as long as there's monsters. I think after you solve the monsters, then we have to ask. Not obviously up to the writers to write that part of it out, but just
I just
me
haven't seen
imagining the
enough
characters.
outside of the monsters.
Yeah.
The monsters ended, and then that Christmas and stuff happened, and she was back with Steve, and then the monsters are coming back, and the guilt with Barb and stuff. So things changed again, and it's like,
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching our Stranger Things reactions. The babysitter's here. I got a dip. If y'all haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do so. Full reaction and discussions on Patreon. If y'all folks like our content, smash the thumbs up, drop a comment, let us know.
also hit the bell for notifications, and be sure to click on our videos so you can stay in your recommended feeds.
If you're enjoying the Rock Elite crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
Until next time, guys, YaBoyRockLee.
Adorable nerd.
Direct Nasty.
Out.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, YaBoyRockLee.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.